let us know who you think is going to come away with a victory. We do see Wild Turtle and Adrian making their way to that top side of the map, so...
Yeah, they're opting out of this 2v2. And that is something, Dyrus and the guys at the desk kind of talked about, is the strength of Doublelift in the 2v2, picking Lucian plus the Nami, and it's not going to be something that Adrian and Wild Turtle want to actually match up into, harass them, and...
Ooh, deep invade actually here. Adrian looking for something. It's also the Sven. Big damage there on the early stages, and the Wolf goes away. Sven does smite it. Haunter still turning it around, but Sven awfully low. Adrian still getting chased down though. They're battling for this last Wolf. Who's going to get it? Looks like it might be Haunter. Wild Turtle wants it. Adrian still absolutely practiced at this point.
Yeah, they definitely are. Two of the very best teams. Immortals always praise for their macro play. I think it really is their strength. TSM definitely a great...
Want to stay on this side because TSM actually took the turret a little faster. Huni, though, as almost always, will get the bounce and the local gold from the tower.
Yeah, and not like Svenskaren's completely out of this game, and that you can look at the massive amount of CS difference, but still, it is a really good edge for Reignover. 17 CS, 18 CS to 5 right now, so he is significantly ahead and should be able to maintain that lead. Reignover is always a guy who's super aggressive. Everyone praises him for his map movement, for his control, and when you're gifted this nice of an early game lead as a jungler, you can often really extend it and make it a pain for your opponent. Well, Bjergsen is kind of pushing Pobelter around pretty well here in the mid lane and not actually really playing afraid. I think it will pick up a lot for Pobelter once he does hit 6, as you can get those kind of ER trades where you just get the proc very quickly from that. But for now, we are seeing Bjergsen do very well.
To see what happens once the lanes open up, as Immortals are going to claim that turret. Huni's sharing a bit of the gold.
This turret top lane actually wasn't taken out by TSM, who's actually trying to rotate down. I think they want to stop this dragon as they have sniffed it out, and they're all moving down here. Svenskeren has arrived. Bjergsen is here. Immortals is going to get pushed off of this, but good job by TSM, but if they can't take the top turret, it is advantage Immortals because they've already taken down 2.
Adrian. Oh, cancels the recall, running away.
Double
gonna find him, slows that.
This is first blood.
Double if the first blood does go to Double. Not done, Huni. Oh, we are done.
But Huni is going to try to fend off Haunter. Not going to be able to do it, though. Haunter should be able to take out this pink ward, no problem. And now we see the first buy from Doublelift, result of that first blood. He grabs himself a serrated Dirk.
Yeah, I don't know if Huni wants this, though. Haunter actually just going in. He's 5-3 right now. Little low on mana. Doesn't flash it for the auto. And he gets the solo kill.
And look at that first buy. Tiamat already.
Oof.
It's going to be a rough 1v1 there. And here we have it. Huni sticking around, did not want to give up the pink ward. And Haunter says, you can protect that, but you can't protect yourself. Huni's still holding onto the flash. Does get the Equilibrium Strike under the turret, but the Q was already queued up.
TSM will get the Infernal Drake for their trouble, but Immortals might get a tower out of the deal.
Yeah, Immortals does not want to fight right now. They are basically just on the run. They are trying to avoid TSM at all costs. Turtle has no interest in laning against Doublelift right now, and Huni now says, get me out of here. I don't want to lane against this Trundle. So they're going to go for the trade. Looks like they can push down this turret, and they are going to have a 2-turret early advantage here. Pretty nice job there by Immortals, making the best of a bad situation.
We check back in with the mid lane. Bjergsen actually hanging out with a 20 CS lead over Pobelter with the Vladimir. Spirit Visage almost completed, but Pobelter is building up those early mana items, so nothing out of the ordinary just yet.
This is honestly one of the very best things about Immortals, and I think it's what makes them a great team, is that regardless of what's happening, okay, we lost some kills here, we got first blooded there, that's fine. We're going to pick up objectives. They're always on the ball with trading turrets, getting the most out of bad situations, and because of that, they're rarely ever in extreme disadvantages. They may be behind in kills, but they're usually right in there as far as gold.
And now TSM taking that
Sven may want to dive here.
Yeah, Sven does want to dive. Turtle in trouble. Does spell shield with the knock-up there, flash, but still gets stunned on the back end. Teleport in though, TSM now caught out between 2 turrets. Huni looking for a kill, Double takes out Turtle. Now Huni has to flash out of the way, gets himself exhausted, but TSM are gonna flash in for it. Svenskeren, so aggressive, claims the kill.
Huge plays by TSM, and they are looking to crack open another turret, and they could actually move mid lane and potentially go for a dive on Pobelter or go Double. It's getting so aggressive and not punished for it. Now has a completed Ghost Blade over Turtle, who is falling very behind, and Turtle is looking like he's going to be in a world of trouble if they ever do have to match up. Pretty much a flawless dive here, and we can see it started off. There's a spell shield, waits for it, pops him up, and look at Doublelift getting in there. They know exactly the limits of their team. Hooney's already coming in. Doublelift finishes off the kill very intelligently. Had they retreated, could have got stunned up and maybe chased. It's a really tough position for Immortals because there's actually no winning matchup for them right now. And you know, Hooney's not in a position where you can just outplay Trundle, right? Trundle is just going to straight up outstat you if you go in on him.
Oh my god.
Immortals is going to have to look for some serious outplay, and they're going to have to look for really delaying the game. They want to go late, scale up on Turtle so he can catch up, you know, get this Anivia going, and hope to just win in the late game fights.
Well, double Infernal Drake going to add to TSM's very snowbally approach to this game. Although
Infernal Dragon is actually the most effective by far as teams with a lead. So as far as the win rates go, if you're already winning, this dragon is way better than all the other dragons. But in close games, they're all pretty close. So,
and I feel like the Drakes might be listening to TSM.
Yeah,
because that's Infernal Drake number 3 coming up.
Oh my god, that is so brutal for Immortals. That's honestly hard.
Oh, Bjergsen diving. Pobelta going to get chunked by the culling. Has the egg, but Doublelift just does not touch the stun. Immortals flashing forward. Rainover blows him away with the ulti. And now Bjergsen, caught out position, is going to pop the Hemo Plague down. Healing will get there once it proc. Bjergsen just need to stay alive. Huge amount of help from the pool as Sven dives in onto Rainover. Pobelta, though, trying to defend his tidal wave, comes in to push them away. Immortals still on the offensive, but looks like the fight disperses.
Bjergsen is getting aggressive. He can afford to do this. He's very, very tanky. He's not too scared, but here comes Doublelift, and it's a great wall from Pobelter. Doublelift doesn't want to flash, thinks he's out of range, but nope, it's too little too late. Not super concerned about Pobelter just yet.
Turtle, trouble? Does pop the ulti, keeps himself safe, but
yeah, you can see the pings onto Rainover. They saw him there. They decided we don't want to commit, don't want to end up, you know, overextending. I've been seeing Ravenous as pretty much the always option, but Bjergsen may be going for a dive here. Rainover's looking like he's gone.
Yeah, he's dead, I think. Rainover living for a little while, but Sven does finally take him out. Bjergsen still diving in, but Hooney's actually made his way in. Same Gloom pull out from the stun as Hooney now the focus. Svenskeren knocks him up. Damage is there. The stun's good, but Sven going to get the double kill. Flashes out, but still dies to Turtle on the back end. That's going to be extra gold for that Sivir.
Bjergsen is just so aggressive on this Vladimir. He's gotten himself very ahead, and he is making it look easy. Probably going to be building into a Warmogs, I think.
They're going again, I think. Now this is a big issue. Wall's in there, but Bjergsen's still going to fight it out. Tower getting low. Bjergsen with a Crimson Rush healing goes through. Pobelta low. Does not get egged. Turret goes to TSM, though.
Diving. You can see Bjergsen just walking up, constantly threatening the dive, and now he sees his moment as Svenskeren comes in. They make the collapse. Bjergsen tanking up the turret. Rainover goes down, and so close to picking up Pobelter as well. But, you know, in the end, the turret is going to fall. Svenskeren will trade his life, but it's a double kills for Sven, and it's multiple flashes to pick up that jungler's kill. The big question, though, can Immortals contest this next Infernal? They cannot afford to go down 3 Infernal Drakes to none. They know that. They're hovering around here. They have their whole squad already in place. You know, Doublelift did just base. He's running back out there as fast as they can. Immortals is trying to rush it, though. If Doublelift gets here, he's going to be so strong.
Svenskeren takes away the Drake, and Immortals book it.
That is heartbreaking for Immortals.
Play there as the Pillar's going to cut them off at the pass. Bubble there as well. TSM trying to buy time for this turret, but Minion Wave not cooperating. Immortals here to defend in time.
Just look at the AD carry itemization. Another dive coming in. Bjergsen just doesn't care.
Bjergsen double ulti. Svenskeren's going to egg Belter on the left-hand side. Bjergsen with a 1v2 takes out 2, and TSM explode under the turret.
Bjergsen is unstoppable in this game. 2 more kills for the mid laner, just destroying them. TSM wants the bear. This is desperation time for Immortals. They don't want to give it up, but they cannot get through Bjergsen. There's no way.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. Bjergsen, a double lift onto Turtle. Turtle going to go down. Bjergsen flashes in for the ace with Tides of Blood.
The delayed ace Baron, 3 Infernal Dragons. Why not? TSM are making this one look easy.
11 and 2, but let's watch this beautiful dive again.
Yeah, watch the side fight here from Bjergsen. The 1v2 on Hooney and Rainover. They cannot do enough damage to get through him. He's too fed. Pobelter in the meantime, it has gotten locked down. A nice CC chain from Biofrost does land the bubble after the knockup from Sven. So fantastic fights on both sides for mid lane turret, and they go for the dive. 3-lane
pressure right now. Pobelta getting zoned off by Sven. Sorry, going to join in as Rainover almost gets himself chunked by double. That's going to be a tower in mid going down. Immortal's not here in time to defend. This inhibitor, are you going to give it up? because TSM is going to take it if you let them.
There's no choice to fight now. Immortals has to give it up. They didn't fight at the turret. They can't fight for the inhibitor. Early in the game, Wild Turtle doesn't even have a second item completed. Reignover in trouble. Double is going aggressive.
As Huni is going to defend against Haunter, but Haunter is not particularly perturbed. Svenskeren actually maybe threatening a dive. They'll go in for it. Ulti popped. Huni is very squishy. Now Bjergsen's in as well. That'll force the flash out. Karma going to get him to safety. Adrian pops the exhaust as well, but TSM, they just do not stop.
Yeah, make it 2 inhibitors. Why not? And Bjergsen going up. Pobelter, he doesn't have egg.
Pobelter's dead. Double Lift takes him out. Reignover trying to get out from under Bjergsen, but Bjergsen just pops the ulti and chases them into their fountain. Bjergsen locked up, but he's just tanking 4 members on his own.
I think TSM could end it. We'll see if they're going to stay around. Super Minions are here, and they are looking to end this game 25 minutes in. TSM lays a beating on Immortal.
TSM going in to try and clean it up. The fight is starting. Wild Turtle gets blown up on the left-hand side, and the Nexus exposed. TSM looking for blood. Adrian gets popped. Immortals cannot defend. Huni melts in the eyes of TSM. Reignover, the last man standing. Immortals not this game. Reignover just lives to see his Nexus die. TSM with one hell of a game, number 1.
Wow. That was a statement game.